6:02 and Eyewitness News is your local election headquarters. We're now just 4 days away from the next critical test for Democratic presidential hopefuls.
New Hampshire primary next Tuesday comes as the Democratic candidates working to shake off the confusion from Iowa. 100% of the results from the caucuses reported finally. Pete Buttigieg, Bernie Sanders still neck and neck.
And Brandon Truitt begins our team coverage now with a final push from candidates in New Hampshire.
Patrick, Danielle, good morning. This race is heating up. I want to show you this new overnight poll from CBS Boston. Bernie Sanders, Pete Buttigieg, a near virtual tie, 24 and 23%. Elizabeth Warren in third, Joe Biden sitting in fourth. But it is the former mayor from South Bend, Indiana, who has the biggest bump with just days until the primary.
Please welcome Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
Fresh off the top two finish in Iowa, former Mayor Pete Buttigieg appearing on late night shows and campaign stages, working to keep the momentum going.
And New Hampshire is not the kind of place to let Iowa or anybody else tell you what to do.
But he's not the only one.
And in terms of the popular vote, we want a decisive victory.
Senator Bernie Sanders also claiming victory in Iowa and pushing forward. A new WBZ poll shows Sanders holding in New Hampshire, but it's Mayor Pete Buttigieg making a jump, pulling away key voters from Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden. The former vice president now polling in fourth.
I am not going to sugarcoat it. We took a gut punch in Iowa.
That was Biden on Wednesday. He's been off the trail since, said to be strategizing with advisors. Biden had been attacking the two apparent frontrunners. Other candidates going after the other side of the ticket.
Under Donald Trump's presidency, we are witnessing an erosion of our long-held principles.
Senator Warren from neighboring Massachusetts spent time in a New Hampshire school talking education reform. These primaries are a test themselves, one that can pay off if you pass.
Between the Iowa caucuses and first in the nation New Hampshire primary, you get cred.
On top of it all, there is a debate tonight. 7 of the candidates have qualified to participate. As for the Republican side, well, President Trump has announced he will be visiting New Hampshire before Tuesday's primary. My colleague Kate Wash joining us now with more on that. Kate?
Hi, Brandon. Well, yes, President Trump is feeling quite victorious this morning as well, with the whole impeachment trial behind him now. You watched live here on Eyewitness News yesterday as the president spoke seemingly unscripted for about an hour about how pleased he was to be acquitted, thanking those who helped him and bashing those who stood in his way.
I fired that sleazebag. The lovers. Russia, Russia, Russia. It was all bullshit.
President Trump called out Senator Mitt Romney for voting against the Republican Party on one article of impeachment. The president called Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi horrible people, but said he hopes to work with both parties in Congress now and hopes this impeachment trial is something we will never see again in U.S. politics.
It was corrupt. It was dirty cops. It was leakers and liars. And this should never, ever happen to another president, ever.
Moving forward now, President Trump is looking to the next election, especially New Hampshire's primary on Tuesday 1st, as they start to kick off all the primaries across the country, and we're getting an idea of the political climate there.
The country's going in the right direction. The unemployment rate's the lowest it's been since '69. I mean, just any stat you bring up, we're in a better direction, no matter whether you like them or not.
I do a lot of eye rolling here.
A divisive state, divisive nation. It'll be interesting to see what happens on Tuesday. Many of the Democratic presidential candidates are already in New Hampshire. President Trump will be there the night before the primary, holding a rally at Southern New Hampshire University.
Yeah, thanks, Kate. Danielle's heading up to New Hampshire as well next week. I'm very excited about that.
Very excited. Head up this weekend. We're going to have live coverage for you from New Hampshire starting on Monday from the Granite State, and Monday and Tuesday, of course, for the primary election. And then Tuesday night, Ted Nesi will be co-anchoring a regional digital live show on WPRI.com and our news app beginning at 7 p.m. as all the important results start to come in. You'll hear from Ted about the primary this morning coming up at about 6:45.